Good morning. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, and I'm going to do the last of my video instructions here. My phone's moving here. Um, for all of the tasks for your the adventure project. Okay, so this video is going to go over, I believe, tasks 15 and 16. Let me double check that. Yep, 15 and 16. And just, as a reminder, I have included links to every single video for all of the tasks on a Google document. I've shared that via the Remind. I'll share that via your emails and also on Google Classroom. So if you ever have any questions about any of the tasks, you can go back and watch those videos and see if those might answer any of your questions. If not, you're always welcome to contact myself, Mrs. Dyer, or Mrs. Crumry about anything from this project. Okay, and we will try to help you. But like I said earlier, today I want to go over tasks 15 and 16. So that's what we're going to do. First thing I would do if I were you is to take out your handy dandy instruction booklet. So I'm going to turn to the third page here. And on this page, you have task 15 and 16. Task 15 is a discovery. So here's what it says in your instructions for task 15. Write an entry using caveman writing on something you have discovered on the island. Caveman writing is a combination of images or pictures, phrases, that'd be like a few words, visuals, and even text features that tell a story. Try writing your discovery in words and then substitute images, phrases, or visuals for the words. Okay, that's a really good description there. So, next thing I want to do is go to your journal part and turn to task 15, which is toward the back, almost in the very back, after the math problems. Here we go. Task 14, a discovery. And you can see the top there. And it says, no adventure is complete without a major discovery. What did you discover that could impact this entire adventure? Did you find something so amazing it has to be shared? Your objective. Write this journal entry using a technique called caveman note-taking. Use the questions above to help guide your thinking. And it says, caveman writing is a combination of quick notes and drawings that tell a story. Okay, so think about, your journals that you had. Think about some of the things that you had happen to you on the island. And think about something that might have been like an amazing discovery that you would have made, okay? Maybe it could be like some hieroglyphics from like some ancient civilization that was on the island where they were writing some things kind of like what you're doing. Maybe it was a type of dinosaur that you've never heard of before. Could be really anything that you think would be really amazing, okay? Then, I really like the description. I think Mrs. Dyer did this one in your instruction manual. And what it says is, try writing down your discovery in words first. So write it all out in words, okay? Then substitute images. So what are some pictures or symbols that you could substitute for some of the words, okay? And this doesn't have to be like super long. It could be, 2 or 3 sentences, okay? But the point is, you're trying to write it as if you were like a caveman or something, where a lot of it are going to be pictures or images or something like that, okay? So that is kind of what you would do for task 15. Think of something that would be amazing that you might discover on the island, then write about that discovery in caveman writing, okay? And this is something that you could be very creative with as well. Some of you, I think, would really excel at this. Remember, however, task 15 is optional, okay? So it's not something that you have to do, okay? But if it's something that sounds cool to you, by all means, go for it, okay? Next one is task 16, graphic novel / comic book. And you should see here that this one is also optional. Okay, but again, I think some of you might really like this one. So the directions for this one say, recreate a scene, so something that happened, from your experience on the island in comic book form. Include pictures and speech and thought bubbles. Read the objective for guidance. Okay. So I'm going to go to the objective here. This is on the very next page after task 15. And it looks like this in your journal. Well, here's the top of it. Okay, and then it goes on to look like this. Okay. You can see there are, let's see, 6 different squares or rectangles there. Okay, here's your objective. Pick any part of the story you're creating and write it as a graphic novel or comic book. This could be a section you've already completed, so it's something maybe you've already written about in your journal. Or it could be an idea that maybe you still have, maybe you thought this would have been cool to add, but you just weren't able to do it. You can do it here. It says be visual, show action. So your pictures should try to kind of show some action going on. Use perspective. So perspective, we talked about this. Perspective is what the character thinks about what is going on. So you should show what their thoughts are during this. So an easy way to do that is with thought bubbles, okay, and with speech bubbles. So think about what you might want these characters to be thinking about or saying during these action sequences that you draw, okay? It says have fun and draw the audience in. So make it interesting so the audience wants to keep going. So here's kind of what it looks like again. And you see you have different sizes of squares and rectangles where you can kind of draw your pictures like it would be in a comic book, and then make your thought bubbles and talking bubbles. Okay? Again, be creative, be original. It could be something that you've already written about in your journal, or it could be something that you haven't written about in your journal. It doesn't matter at all. So again, this one is also optional, okay? You do not have to do it, but if it's something that you think sounds pretty fun or cool, you can do it if you would like, okay? So this should conclude my directions or descriptions of all of the tasks. I hope that you have all had kind of fun with this project, kind of a way for us to kind of review a lot of things that we've learned in ELA, math, science, and social studies. So I hope you've had fun, you've enjoyed it, and keep working hard for the rest of this week to get this done to the best of your ability. And then exciting stuff. Next week starts your summer, so that is really exciting. So I hope you've had fun, and I hope you have a good day today and a good rest of your week.